Welcome back for another Sunday prep day. So we're gonna chop all my veggies for the week, and we're also gonna make some chili con carne. That will be for Wednesday, but I'm gonna make it today. And I'm also gonna make like a little garlic sauce, but I'm gonna make it vegan because it is to go with my falafel for Meatless Monday. So I tried to do that all vegan. So I'm actually gonna use some vegan mayonnaise for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through all of this while I talk to you about my menu. So first, we'll just start with some tomatoes. These are leftover from last week, so I'm just using these for my chili. I'm also gonna add some canned tomatoes. Just gonna chop these in half so they can cook down. Okay, so that's out of the way. Move on with some chilies. So I'm gonna make a couple of stir fries, and I'm gonna make a chili. So I just need a lot of chilies. So yeah, Tuesday I'm going to do it's like a stir fry without any rice or anything. It's just gonna be cabbage and broccoli, carrots, onions, chilies, some peppers, you know, some chicken. And on Friday, I'll use actual rice in the evening, and I'll do a stir fry with fish, because I do fish Fridays. Okay, and yes, on Wednesday I have a stir fry pan with some keto rice. It's not actually rice, it's made from konjac or konjaku. It's like, it's a little bit chewy. It looks like rice, but it is just fiber. There's no carbs in there. So, yeah. What else? I'm also gonna do some peppers, and these will be for the stir fries as well as for a couscous salad. I'm not a fan of tomatoes, well, at least not raw tomatoes. I like tomato sauces, I like tomato soups, I like tomato in things, but not just like tomato by itself raw. So normally with a couscous salad you'll do like little bits of tomato, cucumber, a lot of parsley. Instead of tomato I'm going to use some peppers. And I'll also use this for the stir fries and for the chili. So I'm just going to cube up half of it, and the other half I'm going to chop into little ribbons. The cubes are for the couscous salad, and whatever I have left over I will use for stir fries, and the ribbons I will use for stir fries. And I just have green ones, yellow ones, red ones, just for some color. I'll also use the red and yellow for a salad. That's the other meal I'll have on Meatless Monday. I do need some more inspiration for Meatless Mondays. I usually have salads for lunch, because that is the easiest thing that is both meatless and keto. When I say keto, I'm not fully keto, but because I'm diabetic, I cut out most of my carbs for lunches. So I do a lot of keto-friendly meals, but I do have carbs for dinners. It's just easier for me personally to just cut carbs from one meal than go completely keto, or cut both meals, cut the carbs in half. It was just easier to just cut them from one meal. I don't really eat breakfast, so just the lunch and dinner. So that's just the way that works easiest for me. But yeah, keto and low carb and not heavily processed and vegan or vegetarian. There's just not that many options. Because beans, for example, I don't really care for beans, but they're also not particularly low in carbs. They're higher in protein than other vegetables, but they are still quite carby. So yeah, if you have some ideas for that, definitely let me know, because Meatless Monday is probably what I struggle with most to come up with new things. And one thing that I miss when I do my Sunday prep day on video now is listening to music. Because normally I would just put a concert on, but obviously can't when I'm posting a video about it. So, but yeah, earlier I was listening to a video, or watching a video by Rick Beato about Tori Amos. Yeah, that just brought back memories on when you want to listen to her play now. If you haven't heard her cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit, you really should. And basically, Little Earthquake is probably my favorite album. What next? We'll do some cucumber. Some for the salad, some for the couscous salad. Just gonna cut it fine for the couscous salad, and then just do some slices for the actual salad. And I'll put some cucumber on the sandwich later too. It's just about 10:30 in the morning. So when I have lunch, then I have some ham sandwiches, and I'm gonna put a lot of spring mix and cucumber on there. Next, we have some broccoli that needs to be used up. I'll just do that in that stir fry I mentioned. Just gonna chop it quite fine so it cooks quickly. Okay, and then moving on to the cabbage. So like I said, I'm just going to do a stir fry with these. So it doesn't need to be too fine. And I'll also do like a slaw, which again doesn't need to be too fine. carrots. Again, for the slaw, for the stir fry, I think I'll do a little julienne. And I'll just do 3 different colors basically because I can. Last week, these are leftover from last week. I just bought a big thing of multicolored carrots, so. There we go, nice different colors. So yeah, stir fries, I'll use some leeks for that. Go. Then we have some onions and some garlic, which I'm gonna peel real quick. But yeah, these are for the stir fries, for the chili, for the sauerkraut. The garlic is also gonna go in that vegan garlic sauce. So yeah, let me just get this all peeled up and I'll tell you more about it. Alright, now we have these peeled. The yellow onion, I'm just gonna cut roughly. Those are gonna go in the chili. And the red onion, I'm just gonna cut into little slivers. And these are basically going to go in everything else, from the stir fries to the slaw to the sauerkraut. Okay, let me get my microplane. Because some of these I'm going to grate. I'll use this bowl. So I'm just going to use some of that vegan mayo. There we go. I'll use a little bit of citric acid. I forgot to defrost some lime juice, so, and this is also easier to mix in. I should add some salt as well. And then we'll just grate in some garlic. Yeah, that can do with a little more garlic. Since raw garlic can be quite strong. I'm just tasting it as I go along, see if I need to add more. Yeah, that is nice. The rest of the garlic, I'm just gonna chop finely. Alright, it's nice and fine. So again, stir fries, sauerkraut, Good stuff. And we just have some parsley left. So the parsley is for the couscous salad. Okay, that's the parsley. And this looks exactly the same, but this is cilantro, or coriander as we call it here. And this is for some lime cilantro rice. And for some garnish, like for tacos or whatnot. I probably don't need this much, but it just doesn't really last that long, so I might as well use it all up. And someone brought that up in a comment last week. You can actually use the stems for curries. Like if you mix that up with some, what can you put in? Some green chilies, some fresh ginger, fresh turmeric, garlic, onions or shallots. Just mix that up in the food processor. That makes it for a really nice curry paste. But I don't have anything planned like that this week, and they'll certainly have wilted by next week, so I'm not saving them this time. Actually, with my garlic sauce, a little bit of parsley, just for some color and texture. And yes, the garlic flavor in this is really strong right now, but I'm using it tomorrow, so it will definitely mellow out in the fridge a bit. Okay, let's clear this up a little bit, reset, and we'll be back to make the chili. Okay, I chopped up some beef. I use actual beef chunks for my chili. I don't like it when it's just ground beef, so I have my Ninja Foodie heating up with some oil. I'm quickly just going to salt this beef. And get this browned up. Okay, we're just looking to get some color on them. We're not cooking it all the way through. Just going to put this out. Now we're going to add our onions. Get those softened up. A little bit of garlic. And some of the peppers, the chilies, and some tomatoes. I'm just going to let those soften a bit. Actually, we'll add a little bit more salt, if that will help them sweat down a bit. Now that the vegetables are softened, we're going to add back in our beef with all the juices. And we're going to put in some tomato paste. And we'll just let that cook for a minute. And I never tried this before, but I still have some chipotles and adobo. And they have a nice smoky flavor, so I'll add some of those. And I'll add a can of tomatoes. And add in some water, enough to cover. And I'll add some stock cubes. Mix that in. And now I switch that from saute to slow cook. And put that on high with the lid on for about 4 hours. So that's the chili done. So there you have it. That is Sunday prep day. It took me maybe an hour, and I have everything ready for the week. So I have all my ingredients, so when I go make dinner or lunch, I can make that in minutes, and I can still change it around if I want to, because I just have the components, not the finished meal. And yeah, I don't have that much prep work and cleaning work to do during the week now, because I've done that all in one go. So if you like this, I do this every Sunday. Sometimes it's face-to-face, sometimes it's top-down. I've been doing the face-to-face lately because people seem to like that. And on Saturdays, I do grocery hauls. So, and also this week I posted a video of what I eat in a week. So you actually get to see what I made with my last prep. But yeah, if you do want to see what I eat every day, check out my Instagram where I post every single meal. So that's linked below. So like if you want to, subscribe if you want to see more of this, and I'll see you again next week.